So the goal is to provide quality primary care kind of everywhere and eliminating some of those barriers like insurance status, ability to pay, transportation, and then becoming more part of our community because OSU is so centralized. Getting out into the community a little bit more is really great. Yeah, so we provide primary care services to really everyone in the family, from like the youngest baby to the oldest adult. We have lab services, urine services, and then we also have um, obstetric care, so pregnancy care. And all of this is regardless of people's ability to pay or insurance status, and so that's a really great option. So it can be for anything from like a common cold to something that you're concerned about, to just regular preventative care, as well as chronic conditions. So like if you have diabetes or worried about your blood sugar or worried about your blood pressure, we'd love to see you and talk to you a little bit about how we can better control that. Entire family can be seen. So anyone from your youngest child to your oldest grandparent can be seen at this mobile unit. I think that the short term risks are people are feeling terrible and not knowing exactly what's going on with their bodies, and we can help them hopefully. Long term is we're hoping to prevent some of those major long term effects of those chronic diseases. So, like strokes or heart attacks, or really like losing sensation in your feet or issues with your nerves from uncontrolled chronic issues. And so, hopefully, that could be something that we work on and we get people's health concerns addressed. I think location is everything, truthfully, because if you don't have a doctor in your community that either you know or you have an easy way to get to, you're not going to go. And it's hard to follow up when you don't feel comfortable or it's so far out of the way that you have to replan your entire life around getting to the doctor. And so I think coming into the community and eliminating some of those barriers can hopefully improve some healthcare outcomes. I think transportation is a huge barrier. A lot of places don't have bus stops or parking, or are not super accessible. Also, cost. There's a crazy amount of costs and secret costs associated with getting good quality care, and so hopefully with this we get to eliminate some of those as well. So we schedule your follow-up visit immediately after our initial visit, and so that's already going to be scheduled. There's also access through our online portal, MyChart, so you can send me messages, send me requests for um, refills or anything like that, or if there's any like ongoing concerns before our next appointment. We also have a decent amount of availability, and so honestly, we can take a lot of walk-ups too. So it's really going to be a lot of making sure that you're taking care of yourself, which is so hard. It's a lot easier for me to say than to actually practice. And so it's going to be making sure we have a lot of greens and fruits and vegetables on our plates, making sure we're getting our heart rate up for 150 minutes a week, which is about 30 minutes a day. And that can be in like separate segments too. It doesn't have to be like 30 minutes straight. It can be bits of 10 minutes where you take a walk around the block or walk up and down your stairs a couple times, or even just like walk in a circle around your living room. I just like taking care of people, and I like being more in the community rather than like behind an office or like at some of the other offices I work at. It's just like a huge building and it's so intimidating. And so this is a lot more like people centered, patient centered, and you get to know people. So I think that that's my favorite part. I love it. I think that we're working on getting people's blood sugar really, really controlled here, and people's blood pressure, because those are two like things that don't make you feel pretty terrible when you first get them, but going down the road can cause some major problems for your heart and your brain and your kidneys. And so, helping prevent that, hopefully, by taking care of those chronic conditions, is something that I'm hopeful is a good impact here.